Hi there! Today I'm going to show you how to crochet a very simple flower that you can add as an applique or an embellishment to any crochet project that's a bit plain and you want to add flowers to. It's a small flower. Here's a picture of it. I've added it to my unicorn eyeglasses holder. I have the free pattern for that as well on my blog. I'm going to leave the link below. I'm going to leave the link to the written pattern on my blog. There's a free version you can get, and if you prefer to print it out, you can buy it from my shop for a small fee. Okay, so all we're going to need for this little flower is some yarn. I'm using DK weight yarn here. I'm using a 3.5mm hook, a darning needle, and a pair of scissors to cut it off in the end. So let's find the beginning of this yarn ball. You just need some scrap yarn you have lying around. You're going to start this flower with a magic circle. If you don't know how to crochet a magic circle, I'll give you another option, but just have a look. It's super easy. To start your magic circle, just lay your yarn like this. Here's your yarn tail. Here's the working yarn attached to your yarn ball. So just make a loop like this, okay? And then get the top of that loop, fold it over. Now you have that pretzel shape. Now hold these two ends and pull out this part, okay? Don't pull all the way. Just hold it like this. Insert your hook. Hold your yarn however you're used to. Yarn over and pull through. Okay, so this is your circle now. This is your magic circle. If you don't know how to do this, here's the other easier option. So you also make that loop, fold it over just like we did before, insert your hook in the middle here and pull both all the way. Okay, so now you have a slip knot and you've attached your yarn to your hook. Okay, so drop that tail here, hold your yarn however you're used to, and now with your thumb and your middle finger, hold that little knot here. Make sure it's not too wide. You see, this is how we make it wider. You can pull or pull back to make it tighter, but you don't want it too tight either, okay? So just make sure your whole hook can easily fit through this hole. All right, so I'm going to chain 2 here. 1, 2, okay? And then the second chain from your hook, we're going to work 5 single crochets. Okay, so here you go. 1, yarn over, pull through both loops. There's 1 single crochet. In the same stitch again, you're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. There's your second single crochet, and repeat that 5 times. So here's your third one, fourth one, and fifth one. All right, so here you have 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to join the first one to the last one with a slip stitch. So insert your hook into the first single crochet, yarn over, and pull through both. There you go. This is your first round complete. So now we're starting round 2 of this flower. What we're going to do is 3 double crochets and a slip stitch all in the same stitch. Okay, I'm going to repeat this 5 times around these 5 stitches here. So yarn over, get into that first stitch from the previous round, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, there we go. Oop, I'm going to split here. Oh no, I lost it. Alright, see, that happens sometimes. Just try to fix that. Yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that's our first double crochet. Yarn over, go into the same stitch again, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again, another double crochet. So that's our third one. Okay, and then we're going to go into the same stitch again and slip stitch. So that's the first petal. Okay, see that little bump here? That's the first petal. We're going to repeat this in the next stitch here. So yarn over first, work 1 double crochet. See how this yarn frays a little? It's not the best to start with if you're a beginner, but there's better yarns out there that don't fray like that. You might want to start with that. So here we go, our second double crochet, our third one, and a slip stitch, all in the same stitch. So now we did 2 petals. Here's one, here's the second one. We'll repeat that 3 more times. Let's have a look. Where's our third petal? No, so our third stitch from the previous round is here. So we'll work our third petal into here. 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch all into that same stitch. Okay, 2 more times. Here's the next one. 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch. And we've got 1 more petal to go. Yarn over. Here's the last one. 1, double crochet, 2, and 3, and then we slip stitch into this one. You see here now we've got our 5 petals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can also slip stitch into the next stitch to finalize this. So now we have our 5 petals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we finished our flower. I mean, if you started with a magic circle in the beginning, you can pull on the tail a little bit. It will completely close this center hole. So all you need to do now is pull this out a little bit, take out your hook, leave a little tail, and cut your yarn. Okay, and what I like to do is just pull this yarn tail through like this. Alright, and there you go. You've got your little flower, and you can use these tails to attach it to whatever project you want. Okay, so now you're done with your flower. You've got your little tails here, and then you could attach it to whatever project you want to add it to. Here I've added it to my unicorn eyeglasses holder. There's lots of more ideas you could use this little flower for. You know, you could add it to a headband or a children's project. I mean, I have several children's patterns as well on my blog. So I'm going to leave the link below to all these things. You'll find a lot of free patterns as well. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and happy crocheting. Bye.